But yeah, no, welcome stream. Hello to Strahd Origins. We are into more episodes into the early years of Strahd before Barovia and the Mists were what they are as of today. And the new book was absolutely fun, amazing read. I'm going on my second pass of it right away, but a lot of those little interesting tidbits might get added to the different domains and as you pass through them. So a lot of it was a lot of repeat from Van Richten's. So a lot of it's already in there, so that's great. But there's going to be some fun little. Those dark gifts are pretty cool too. Yeah, you're right, Carol.
Yeah,
they're pretty sweet.
I can't wait to have mine.
Yeah, no, they're.
Can't wait to find out what they are.
Exceptional.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, in the book, we don't always have to use the ones in the book, but some of them are pretty cool and spot on for some of the themes that we're running. But yeah, this is Strahd Origins, and what I do at the start of every session is offer a trade, an exchange. You guys give me recaps or personal perspectives of the last episode. And again, you don't have to make these large monologues. I'm not asking for the every thought in every second, but I am asking for personal reflections on what happened and kind of the recap to give our viewers an insight of where we're at in the story. And that exchange gives you guys heroic inspiration, which is a reroll of any die roll. So it is handy to have, especially in those failed save times. Are you prepared now? I saw, again, I'm not reading them beforehand because I want to come into them experiencing it with you guys during the session. But I know that everybody's like, hey, team, I'll take it this week. You taking this? So great teamwork, I'm sure. But whoever is starting us off, please do with our exchange, weekly exchange.
I definitely... I have one, but I think you also have one too, so I'll let you go first. Mine's very short.
I have one too, but mine is very personal. You know,
Yeah.
Jinx doesn't care about anybody but herself, so it's very one-dimensional.
Jinx was like, I felt so strong doing a little dragon roar.
Okay, so this is from the Journal of Katrina. I ought to know better than to trust hidden rooms every time somebody says, well, that ain't ominous. Somebody ends up bleeding. We were standing in the hidden office beneath the fountain when a low rhythmic clatter started somewhere behind the walls. Soft at first, barely noticeable. Then it grew louder. Metal on stone, steady, measured, like an army marching. The sound rolled through the walls around us. Then it stopped. Dead silence. A moment later came a hiss. Slow, steady. The silver dragon mounted above the fireplace opened its mouth and began pouring white smoke into the room. At first, I thought it might be some manner of illusion or alarm. Then my legs quit listening. The smoke spread quickly, filling every corner of the chamber. Ren collapsed. Rose went down. I felt my own body grow heavy and unresponsive. Damn trap. Meanwhile, Jinx continued fiddling with the dragon's ruby eyes, apparently determined to pry them loose. Misky tried the iron door but couldn't find a handle. Then she remembered seeing a lever on the wall. She pulled it. The smoke stopped spreading. Every door in the room slid open. I managed to shake off the worst of the paralysis, though I still couldn't move proper. Ren was still on the floor when an automaton struck her from behind. Rose stumbled towards the left wall and collapsed. Ren fought through the paralysis and immediately prepared to attack. One of the automatons slashed at me and tried to shock me. Hurt, but not enough. Jinx aimed her bow at the automaton, attacking Ren, sliced her own hand, blood running down the bowstring, and struck the construct. Whatever trick she used left that thing distracted. Misty brought her great axe down on the automaton, fighting her. Then the same automaton struck back, barely landing a hit. I fired at the construct in front of me, nearly missed clean. Decided I'd rather have distance than pride and dove 15 feet behind the table. The automaton charged at me and slammed into the table instead. Ren buried her sword into the machine attacking her and somehow managed to heal herself while doing it. Pink light glowed around her hand. Another automaton emerged through the final doorway and slammed into me hard enough I thought I might actually die down here. Jinx fired an arrow into the automaton Ren was fighting. Then she let out a scream that startled both constructs attacking me and threw them off balance. Misky swung her at her opponent and missed. I ran 15 feet, sprinting up a wall, planting myself against the ceiling, and took aim with his sister. Missed. Again. I need to clean these damn pistols. The newest automaton turned toward Misky and missed her entirely. Rose finally woke up, looking angry at the smoke. At herself. Maybe both. She drew a card from her deck and summoned her mother. The apparition rushed towards the automatons harassing me and shattered into them. Ren lit her sword with holy power and smote the automaton in front of her, clean through. Once it fell, she moved towards the rest of the fight. Jinx fired an arrow into one of the automatons that was attacking me and disintegrated it. Misky finally connected with her great axe and blew her opponent into pieces. Carrying her momentum, she toward the last construct but couldn't quite reach it. The final automaton left me alone and turned its attention towards Ren, slashing at her. Rose rushed over, laid a glowing hand on Ren's shoulder, healing her. Then she summoned her mother again. Though the attack missed. Ren struck the automaton with her sword. The construct retaliated but missed. Jinx planted another arrow into it. Misky charged again, destroying the automaton she'd been fighting, apparently this doubled. Her momentum towards the last one, she missed. I took aim with sister, missed. Again. Definitely cleaning these guns tonight. The final automaton struck Ren hard enough I thought she might go down. Rose stepped forward and healed her once more. When Ren struck with her sword, then Jinx ended the fight with one final arrow. The automaton exploded. Silence returned to the chamber. Well, mostly. Ren thanked Rose for healing, then immediately began questioning her about the ghostly apparitions she'd be summoning. That woman asked more questions than an inquisitor. I need to be careful around her. Rose answered gracefully. Apparently, members of her family reside in the deck, and I apologize if I got this wrong. Mother, father, 2 aunts, 2 uncles, grandmother, grandfather, and a cousin. A family reunion in card form.
And a family dog.
2 cousins, 1 uncle, 1 aunt. That's the whole
I
only
will
mix.
correct that one. I will
But
update
it was
that.
perfect.
I'm sure they'll make more appearances soon.
It was hard to catch them at the time. Jinx spent some time recovering arrows. I reloaded brother and sister, cleaning would have to wait. Jinx wandered off, naturally. I warned the others, and we immediately followed. No telling what kind of trouble that little creature might find if left unsupervised. We eventually reached what appeared to be a dead end. I searched for a hidden mechanism but found none. Rose gathered several books concerning famous families. Jinx pulled out Clockwork Skull and began to examine it. Ren noticed something over Jinx's shoulder. One of the eye sockets looked perfectly sized to hold a ring. She suggested Jinx retrieve her ring from Rose. Jinx was reluctant. Can't say I blame her. Little thing guards her belongings like a dragon. More importantly, she seemed genuinely worried the ring might kill her. Eventually, Rose handed it over and encouraged her to try. Jinx inserted the ring into the skull. The mechanism clicked once, then twice, then a third time. The skull rose from her hands and floated into the air. In a raspy voice, "So, this is what remains." And I got the distinct feeling our night was about to become considerably more complicated.
Love it so much.
It was amazing.
I
Very
appreciate
much
that
so.
it's in your accent too.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your accent is awesome. I always try to do accents,
Me too.
but
Like,
not.
I'm so
Go
bad.
I
the way that it's
practiced that. I knew her
Yeah,
voice
you
when I
did.
knew
Yeah,
her.
you did.
This one's
I
very
always
I
take
don't.
Georgia
Go
peach
for it.
tea, sweetheart.
Yeah, I love
it. So,
Yeah.
that southern
Yeah,
drawl.
I do. I don't even try. I already have mine. It's,
yes,
one is enough.
enough.
One is enough.
I always picture Jade with like a bit of like a French kind of like undertow, but I can't do that. But like the Trop, her last name is French, so I imagine kind of like a stern French lady.
Does anybody speak French here?
No.
uh,
High school
j'ai le-
friend, for what it's worth.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Elementary school
J'ai
friend.
parlé un français navet. I speak very little French. My father is French.
We might have to
Um,
turn it into our thieves' cant for us Rose out there. I think Carolina, Karen, you got a bit of French, and
Yeah.
then Ryan, you got a bit of French. Okay.
Je
got a little
parle
bit.
pas le français.
I can read it easily because I play my video games in French. So I can read it and understand it, but I can't speak it because I don't practice it, right? So
Yeah.
I just know one really well, one phrase. Je ne parle pas le français.
I studied French for 2 years, I think. Yeah, it's been a while. I practiced.
We are very much in
I
this.
really loved it.
This domain has a lot of the French undertones, de mon Dieu, c'est le
Yeah.
français.
Yeah.
And that's where this one will come in with the French undertone. The coast, Louisiana.
there you go.
Yeah,
Then
when
just
I was
picture Jade
talking
being very
with
French.
when I was talking with my boyfriend, I was reading the terms from Portelucine. He was like, "Why are you speaking French with me?" And I'm like, "I'm not speaking French. I'm just reading the names of the things.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking yet.
It's
just
like-
reading
And
terms."
then there's other parts of of this world that are more
Mhm.
German. So
Very
Yeah.
much so. And there's Transylvania coming up. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I saw from Romania.
German I can help with.
And for me, it's way easier to turn the accent from Portuguese to French than from English to French. So, so
That
here I
makes
just
sense,
say
yeah.
everything with the English accent, but in Portuguese it's easier. My R's are already on the throat in Portuguese, so it makes
well, they're both
things-
Latin languages. Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody personal perspectives as well? That was our recap. We hit a lot of buttons there, but there are a few personal perspectives, including I know
I can
Jade
give
up
Jinx.
top. Yeah, Jinx it is. Let's go.
I can give Jinx. The dragon below me starts breathing smoke. Okay, though. Up on its head. Misky's below, but beside me. So okay. Others not so much. They stop moving. Maybe if I shinies out, smoke will stop. Uses my crowbar, but them shinies stuck tight. Katarina wakes up in a few seconds. She's a tough one. Doors opens and smoke stops. Firstly looks good, but then I sees 4 big metal moving things. One hits Ren really hard and shoots lightning, but it seems to makes Ren wake up, so maybe okay. Rose still seems to sleeps. I makes Falaji bleeds and shoots one that hurts Ren. I hurts it bad. Misky hurts her metal monster real hard. Katarina bangers not work so good. She tries to hide behind desk. She really too big, but it helps other metal thingy come from behind. Rose now on grounds. Not good time to sleeps, Rose. If they's gets out of this, I thinks I may be alone again. They's going to be so mad. I shoots at Ren monster again. I hurts it, but my arrow not as good this time. I lets out a shriek at the closest monsters on Katarina. Maybe works on these like fleshies. I thinks I might run out of door to left. I sees no metals there. Maybe I shuts door. Misky good fighter and hits hers. Katerina runs up the wall. Impressive, but makes it a little crowded. I yells at Rose, who wakes up, and she does. Misky sees, I thinks, because she suddenly looks less hurted. Ren hits hers and her sword lights up with flame. She kills it. These bigs are full of surprises. I hope Slay's not too mad at me. We keep speeding on metals. Katerina Banger's really not good. Needs sharps or arrows. Works bestest. Rose runs to Ren and she suddenly goes from almost dead to good. Then goes almost dead again as metal thingy hits. I kills last one. I tries to get shinies again, but Ren says no. She scaredy dragon wakes again. I climbs down and collects arrows and arrowheads instead. I explores rest of place. Couple shiny glowy balls. I don't touch. One side mirrors other without stairs, but looks like stairs should be on other side too. Can't finds anything though. Have rest and study funny skull, snacking on rat tail. Looks like something should fit's eye. Puts back in pack and goes to dragon. Ren followings me. Don't touch, don't touch. I rolls eyes. Ren says give skull to Rose. Mine. Calls Rose. Thinks I listens better to her. I'm not a little. I climbs up on top of dragon again. I really want shinies, but Ren won't go away. Rose gives me my ring and tells me to put an eye. Okay, I does. Clickings. I glows. I smiles. Faint raspy voice from skull. Am? My smile fades as I peers hard into eye. My chest feels tight, it's hard to breathe. Skull begins to float out of my hands.
I love the way you voice Jinx, like your little mannerisms. It's really good.
Yes, really beautiful. So fun.
I love Jinx.
I also have a short little recap for Jay's perspective of the last 3 sessions.
Completely different than everything else as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just it's short.
What
It's
you
just
keeping up to?
it explains why she left. She wasn't so much afraid of the lawmen, but that was so here. A massacre. That was fun. That was adrenaline filled. Oh, the way that they rose from below. I love the way that purple skinned woman flew into it. She looked so lovely, covered in the gore of that undead abomination. Axes swinging, guns firing. Yes, I wish that was me right now. Daggers out, just stabbing away. Right, M. That's why I'm here. I need to talk to Rose. Oh, God, is she singing? Mourning over the loss of life here? Here? Really? These dead nobles who all gather just to relish in their money? Who knows, maybe a few of these chokes are a decent folk, but in these lands, I doubt it. These pricks of a human shell are only good for the meat they provide. I don't even know why that pink hair has to mourn over those she doesn't even know. Thump, thump. Oh, gods. I wish this would happen. A glee in my heart for the blood spilled here. Fuck. I can't help it. I tell the cowgirl, Katrina, I'll meet her at the inn, but I need a moment. Rose, M, that's right, that's why I'm here. I'll focus on Rose for a moment to make a bond, to track her later, but I need space. At the end, I take a moment to breathe, but this tide of anxiety will rise around my heart. I fantasized about the undead rising up to kill those people. I was excited by it. Panic sets in, and I only know one way to deal with it. A thin white line and a handful of pain. Jade settles in her room, high, and rides out the panic of the monstrous thoughts in her head. A grounding factor is the knife she holds in her hand. She grips it, and it cuts into the palm in a sweet release of pain. Her hand bears many scars of such release before, healed over and over again by her magic and this sick relief. Gods, I'm just like my father. The thought rings out throughout her head. Rose, that's right. I need to find her. She collects herself and her belongings and follows the thread of magic she placed on her, all while walking the streets. A survivor has the gall to turn his nose up at me when he passes me in his carriage. This is what I'm thinking about. I was there saving your ass. Next time, I'll be the monster. I'll chop you down and revel in the gore. The pictures of his corpse floods my mind, and all I can muster is a smirk in his upturned nose. Right, Rose. After the walk is beset by a beautiful fountain, and my magic tells me that she's right beneath it. Another puzzle, just like M.
Hold on.
Perfect.
Or darker than.
Yeah.
I want to go with like a lawful kind of evil, lawful kind of neutral, kind of like in between that line. She's not going to be murder hobo. I promise she's not going to murder hobo, but she's definitely going to enjoy her battles.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You pointed out the stink eye you
Oh,
got.
Jason,
You're
Jess, you're
muted.
muted.
Muted itself when I switched mics. The stink eye you got from the cart person. Good pointing that out. Good memories.
She didn't miss it.
Yeah.
Anybody
Seemed
else
to hit
with
hard.
anything?
I'm marking him down on my kill list. He's at the bottom, but he's on there.
I think I would add about the magical things when I used. Well, first things first. Katharina was right. Rose hated that she was passing out while everyone was being attacked. So I have a titty bit of her journal here. When she gets paralyzed, she starts to, great, now I see them and I'm not able to do anything. And now I'm falling to the ground. I'm losing consciousness. What is happening? Grandma? Mama, please, someone? Can someone wake me up? And as I see Katharina is starting to climb the wall as if it was the floor, she thinks, well, I might be hallucinating. and, and then when she wakes up, thank you, Mother, you finally answered me. Especially because that was the card she pulled, and she's able to, and then her mother heals Misky. And okay, thank you, Mother. I knew I could count on you. And then she pulls another card, she explodes the creature, and she looks back at herself. Okay, I'm finally back, I'm finally me. She regains her confidence. And then she's able to pull her mother and heal the people around her. But that specific moment that she was passing out, she was so angry at herself, at her spirit, who didn't do anything. And yeah, she was just mad in general. But some things I have on my notes that I think might be important. I identified that the spheres on the other rooms, one of them was used to animate the armors and kind of charge them. The other one, if we were in this room when the alarm happened, it would be throwing fire at us. So I was glad I wasn't in this room when things happened. And yeah, the books about the houses, information about wizards. I think that was all that I added on my notes.
Yeah, I never
And then
went
obviously, the part about Jinx and the signet ring. And yeah, there was something from the other table that I think I didn't say on last week's recap. There is the teleportation circle that seems to be. It has some faint magic, and it's already on a specific position, but we cannot identify to where it leads unless we find a way to trigger it. And I don't think we're interested in teleporting out of here, so I just keep quiet.
Your Arcana roll. Sorry.
Just meta-wise too. We ain't going to be able to teleport anywhere, right? Meta-wise, teleportation's a no-go.
It's been shoddy. But just a quick correction. Your Arcana provided that you knew that this coordinates were set to this location. So it was more a transponder that you could arrive here. As far as going other places, that's mostly on your destination, your mind, whatever. But this had certain coordinates for this one. So it could be used as part of a network.
Maybe if we can like hone in our magic and like make one good teleportation, we could use this as like a safe house where we could return to, like a little like campsite, like, oh, we gotta teleport back to take a long rest.
That's probably what Sam did.
Well, maybe we can hijack it.
This is you're getting there. The things you were talking about, there was a few magic items that you were sorting out, but the last one that started enacting was when the ring went into the Mimir. If no one has anything else to say, I'm ready to go, but I'm ready for any other additions.
No, I'm saving mine for more of the reflection point, if that's okay.
Okay, yeah. Because we will be at some point, because it is getting late, you'll need some rest.
Mhm.
Misky's only addition is basically, damn it, I'm so slow. Why do I keep missing? Is this really so distracting that I just keep missing? Like,
You're not alone in those thoughts. Rita is with you.
Yeah.
Katarina's thinking that too.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, guns.
Too funny.
I'd like to note that I definitely want to try to join the party before Mir gives the
We have to
gives the
figure
lore
the
drop,
puzzle out.
so that the lore doesn't have to be repeated to me. It's like,
Oh, don't worry about too much about lore. It's not like this guy reveals too much, but that happened because they plugged it in. It's happening right away. So you are up top right now.
yeah, I
currently-
can definitely like walk in when it's talking. But yeah, I'll definitely.
Oh yeah, no, we make things logical. So as long as you'll figure it out, I'm sure. And don't worry about lore drops. Everything will be revealed to everyone. Do we have everyone in roll 20? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing?
oh, me.
No, it,
I'm not.
No, Jazz. I'm just missing Jazz.
Yeah.
We'll get everybody in roll 20 as we begin, because part of it is the audio in roll 20.
Gotta turn that back up because I had to turn it down for the dragons.
Oh shucks, I don't have audio on my computer because he's recording. There might be a bit of an echo if you play through Roll20, so I'll mute myself when that happens. Okay.
Sweet, no worries. Yeah, there's the spoken word. We do have tonight's sound effects brought to us by Sirenscape. If you guys want to listen in, it is the stream to the top left by Carolina. Clicking that, you'll get some sound effects right now. It's just some foggy synths in the background as we start our night. Yes, everyone is going to have a crush on Miss Key by the end of this.
Who said that? She's mine.
I just like how she, gets herself covered in gore. I mean, what's wrong with that? It's not necessarily free.
Bringing it up to the stream, that is... Ooh, I should be able to zoom in, hopefully. Let's see. Yeah. Polished ivory and obsidian with gold gears, and now illuminated other eye socket as it's floating 5 feet above the floor, released from Jinx's hand. Last words you guys heard from the session were, "Is this what remains?" And we'll get started with the background. Okay, so from the raspy voice, tough to tell, but his connotation seems like it's M, and this is continuing on.
Is this what remains? A splinter, a focused memory with absolute purpose. Enough of me to know what I was, not enough to be certain I am still him.
Does the skull do anything else?
Perhaps death would have been wiser.
I can't hear the sound. I'm so
I
sorry.
mustn't remain long.
Yeah, me neither.
No one can hear?
I
No.
can, but I'm
But
hoping
that
that
doesn't
you'll
mean much.
post what he actually says, so that way I have the actual note for
Oh,
my-
yeah. Don't worry about that. But
Okay.
should we...
It helps if I turn up volume. I might be able to hear now.
Yeah, sorry. I guess I should have tested. We'll restart from the beginning. What I'll do is test it right now with some music.
mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody can hear?
No, I had this issue last time, and it had something to do with my speaker. Hold on.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say you had problems with it last time too.
Is the sound on roll 20?
Roll 20 right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can hear it now.
No.
Can you hear
I
me?
think doesn't it? Yes. My my browser doesn't even say that there is sound coming from Homeland.
No problem. In our Discord chat, back to Barovia,
Awesome.
I put the MP3 there as well.
Thank
so,
you.
So when we say go, that's also another source you guys can use.
Thank you.
Are you ready to time it? I'm going to turn off this. This AI music making has been so much fun. Beats by Dre. Okay, put that off. Strahd by Dre. Okay, turn that up. Yes, so as the skeleton opens its mouth, the first words is this what remains? And we're going to hit play on the audio.
Is this what remains? A splinter, a focused memory with absolute purpose. Enough of me to know what I was, not enough to be certain I am still him. Perhaps death would have been wiser. I mustn't remain long. There are things that lurk in this darkness, things that can sense the abandonment of a splintered soul. They are already turning their attention here. Listen carefully. This land is at risk. The darkness of the hells and the sundered lands vie for control of its power. Barovia is no longer merely cursed. It is becoming contested. The moon and the devil dance, yet I know not to what to do. His power grows still, and it grows not only from fear and ancient pacts, but from obedience. From houses that kneel because they believe survival requires loyalty. You must turn the houses against him, divide his pillars, make his allies doubt him, his servants resent him, and his family bloodlines fear what he will become. Do not face him as I did, alone, proud, certain. Break the throne before you challenge the king. I will return when I can, when their attention averts. Order protects.
With that, the light in the eye disilluminates, and the skull comes clanking down to the ground. The pelt on the floor with the clank, and the ring kind of falls out of the other socket. Two different apparati at the moment. For a moment, you guys stand around as if that was a message from M himself, but not quite. It wasn't. It was like he was talking from a long distance, very far away. What do you guys want to do?
Jinx immediately hops down, takes the ring, slips it back on the string around her neck. The skull goes into her pouch or pack. And she crosses her arms and defies anybody to challenge her on that.
Thank you for bringing us those items, little one. The ring especially. We wouldn't have heard his message without it.
Yes. I don't know what you think. And Rose looks around. Now what?
We finds them, yes? We finds them. He says he kills him. We have to find them. You're going to help me find them.
Yes, little one. We're gonna help you find some and kill some.
Seems like that ring is yours. You best hold on to it. If ever you're separated from us, you know it'll bring you back.
Yes.
That's insightful.
Well, I'm not sure much else is to be found down here, but I reckon we should maybe head up top and reconnoitre with the captain of the guard or figure out where we go next on this trail for M and those that murdered him.
You think we should keep this message between us?
Yes. We don't know
Yeah.
who else is listening or reading.
We're going to have to move very carefully as to not garner too much suspicion on us.
Well, if we follow this, it's treason itself to the crowns. We'd have to be very, very careful.
Exactly.
That message does not go to anyone.
We have to be careful what we tell others as well. We might want to have a cover story.
As you guys are
Yeah.
communicating back and forth, we're gonna go a quick jump to
Oh, okay.
Jade up top.
Whoa.
Jade, you're looking at this another puzzle. You've solved puzzles of M's before, found things he didn't want found before. This one, however, it's kind of stumping you. You're trying to think into it. You saw the petals down on the ground from the statue. You looked over, there's some stain on the marble of the eyes of one. Can I take a history check?
I am very high, so I will roll with disadvantage. 4, and then
Jade's very high, right? Okay, I was like,
I'm like,
need you both, brother. Need you both. Okay.
yeah. No, so remember,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
rolled d20 checks with disadvantage, but I'm immune to fear and charm, and I get some temporary HP. But she's a little out of it right now. So she rolls a 4 with a +0 to it. So
The roses are singing to you as they kind of throb in time with your heartbeat.
as a little bit of a note, I imagine it more like cocaine and ketamine. So they don't provide hallucinations. They provide.
I sure know a lot about drugs. I'm just kidding.
I wasn't
Well,
going to say.
I have a degree in psychology, so I actually had to study all the effects of the different ones. So I imagine she has more of like a racing heart and sweating a little bit, rather than having hallucinations.
Perfect. My extent of knowledge on this sort of things for the game is, there's uppers, and there's downers. So whatever you want to qualify those in whatever category, go ahead.
Yeah, she's in her own mind. Her thoughts are racing, things like that. She can't form like coherent thoughts.
All right.
That way she can never be afraid of anything, and nobody can talk her into doing anything sweet.
Her perception checks are with advantage, but everything else is with disadvantage as the eyes focus and the ears focus into the world around you. But his history insight's next. History
It's
check.
4.
4? Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't see that anywhere. Are you?
I rolled on D20 or D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Here, I'll
Oh, yeah,
I'll do it
never
again.
mind. No, I see it. I have to scroll. There you go. 4.
Triple disadvantage, roll to 2.
Triple disadvantage. 4's pretty bad. You're looking around, you're thinking, oh man, maybe this is best served in the morning. As you're trying to like piece it together, but you're hearing the whistling of these roses and can't shake that remembrance of the singing rose. I'll take one insight check. The DC just went up huge because of the 4 on the history.
Okay. 8 plus 3, so 11, and then so 11.
11. Okay. Looking at the fountain, looking at the circle basin, you're remembering way back in Kresik, the religious city by your hometown in Barovia. The first steps of where you thought he used a fountain as part of an entrance to a secret abode he had over there, where he had different alchemy sets and different garlic and powdered silver, and you had pieces of fur, and then he had diagrams of looked like man wolves, and that abode over there that you got the insight of. It was a fountain. So on an 11 and a 4, we're trying to piece it together. We're very, very close.
So I see the flowers, I see the statue, but I think I might just get frustrated and like, can I do a perception check real fast just to see if there is like a scene in the fountain? Like,
yeah,
place that looks
100%
like-
investigation or perception, and you pointing that specifically out, I will give you advantage on this roll.
Cool. And then neutral's out, but I'll also use my cantrip to sharpen my senses. That is for a 13.
I cast sobriety.
Yeah. I'm focusing real fast. Yeah, 13.
Sorry, how much?
13.
13. Oh, crap. I was at 15. You're not blessed or guided in any way. Yeah, feeling around the scene.
Actually, sorry. It's a quick call. It's your call. But I have my expertise in a space that I don't want it to be in. And I want it to be in perception. Can I shift that or no?
Yeah. Why? That's most likely the thing you would do.
Yeah. So that does go to a 15.
What are you replacing?
Survival.
Okay, well, survival would have worked for this too, but yes, okay. Perception up there bumps to, that becomes a 15? Okay, excellent.
And I'm changing it right now with my thing here.
You're seeing within, normally there's a grotto line that completely water seals something like that to prevent any leak, you would think, any pool. This one, you're seeing a definite possible crack. It's thin, it's tight, almost airtight. You're seeing no bubbles or residue or any staining from it, but there is a scene.
Okay. I'll get frustrated, and actually, like, just worries. I'll do it first. I'll try a athletics check just to try to peer it open with I'll just take a crossbow bolt, which is pure iron, and I'll jam it in the side, and I'll just try that.
Okay. Athletics check.
Yeah. 18. And it doesn't make sense that I have disadvantage on this when I'm high.
I don't think athletics, you'd be fine.
Yeah. So 18 plus 3, so that's 21.
Okay. Snap! There's definitely a wedge, but you break your bolt and you got a wedged arrow in there. But you're now certain that there's a space for this. What abracadabra could you do to make this open up like this?
I'll shoot it.
You're reminded of the petals on the ground over here and the red stain of the rose juices on the eyes of the statue.
No, I'm too frustrated. I'm going to try to shoot it. So I'll take out my massive crossbow. I'll aim up sights, and if you want some comedic timing, that might be a good time for the party to come up.
We are going to see what they choose to do. As soon as you're about to shoot, the water starts draining itself. Team, we're not quite. He's a little bit, Jade's a little bit further ahead than us at the moment, just based on timing, and going up there and trying to figure it out, and probably getting a second dose. We are still down here, and you've walked around and everything, but you haven't really investigated this place yet. Is there anything you guys want to check around? You got the books. You got a bunch of stuff. A mimir, a bottle of wine, silver key. You got the silver dagger. You got a map. You got a book with the teardrop. You got that mask. You got a green triangle potion and looks like a red potion. So you got lots of stuff.
Yes. The potions I will investigate once I'm back to the wagon because I have the tools there. I don't think she would carry everything around, but
just your side.
Unless I had asked everyone if we should have come up with kind of a cover story as to why we're there when we're talking to people up above, and I do think we should do that before we go talk to the captain. Because I don't think we should just be telling everyone we're looking for M, right? So.
I work
Safe
there.
travelers.
Sorry, Jazzy broke up a little for me. Couldn't hear what you said.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I wanted to know what you said. I just couldn't hear you.
Oh, I said we could just say we're travelers.
Yeah,
we could just say we're travelers.
In my case, I work there, so it's not really.
Maybe we're
I have a really good reason to be there. I don't have a good reason to get myself involved in problems that are not mine. That's another. Don't worry about it.
You could tell
I
people
can explain
part
to
of
them.
your caravan. Yeah, we joined your.
Yeah, they're nobles. They were my clients. There were no reason. I didn't have a reason to not help them. So if I could, I tried, and it ended up working. So.
Jinx will just creep up to Katerina. She smells kind of funny, but she's going to kind of reach out and point at her pistols, and she's going to offer her a dagger and say, works better.
Oh, sweet honey child. I already got one of them, but I prefer them shooting irons.
She'll just shrug and like, okay, your loss, your life.
And while we are talking, I start to shuffle the deck. I'm just shuffling.
Okay.
I would like to investigate the dragon, because we haven't done a lot of investigating.
Yeah, I was just gonna say after we've got our cover story, maybe I'll start looking around as well.
On investigation. Oh, all right, yeah. Let's talk about the Roll20 bug that might be affecting us today. So what we have to do is go into the Beyond 20 on your character sheets at the top in the middle. If you click that, a pop-up should open. Right?
Sorry, in Roll20 or
D&D Beyond on your character sheet on Beyond 20. So, character sheet first. Okay, character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, in the middle on the top, there's a button that says Beyond 20.
Okay, yeah.
Mine's just a P.
Okay, click that, it opens.
Yeah.
Then scroll down a little bit, it should be on the left, a blue underline, more options.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you click that, you scroll down to where you see the first Discord link on the right, or the Discord icon.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody see the Discord icon? Okay, right above that, it says select the VT tab or game to send rolls to.
Okay.
Click on that one and say only Roll20 tabs.
Okay.
Okay.
That will make it. They have a bug right now that it's reading twice for our Beyond 20 or any campaigns. If you do that one, it should make the rolls only appear once. Here I thought I was badass last night. I was a double crit. No, it's just Roll20 messing with me. But yeah, so fingers crossed. 15 on investigation. Very much reminds you of the Order of the Silver Dragons. It's almost like a heraldic trophy that's brought up for the Order, or members of the Knight would have this as certain protections, or it's kind of a gift for friends of the family kind of situation. With that 15, I'll take a history check.
I can help you and or give you guidance if you want.
Guidance might be nice. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, you haven't seen one of these before, but you've heard of them. High-ranking members of the Order or their allies. It's kind of a membership mark. And again, that's a 6 on the history, so there's a lot more to it. But
I don't know much, apparently.
This one
I have.
is up against the wall and mounted in there. So it's not like something you just be like, oh, underneath the shoulder and walk out with it. Yeah. As Jinx can attest, those things are in there tight. Misky,
Yeah.
as you go up to the room, who had detect magic on? It was, I think, Rose.
Me.
Yeah.
Rose.
Yep.
Did you go?
I rolled
Which-
around all of the rooms.
You went into all of the rooms? Okay. With detect magic
Yeah,
of
like
all of the
fashion.
rooms, there'd be a seam in the door over here where Misky's or Ren's at.
Okay.
With the detect magic, you're seeing the outline of it is looks like one of those rooms doors that would open upon magic somatic verbal component or something like that.
People,
Yes,
there's a door in the wall here, and I will investigate this door.
You guys hear thwomp on the stairs over here, like something heavy, large iron banged on the stairs when you went over to the side. It sounds like something is banging on the where you guys came from.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
Someone's trying to get in.
You guys, I'll go take a look. Misky, you should come with me, and because we're the biggest muscle here, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, you called her Misky,
Careful,
not
don't
Rookie.
open the stairs.
Oh, is that not right?
No, you called her Misky. You've been calling her damn Rookie before, so I was hey, you
Oh,
called her by her name.
I see, okay.
But looking at the stairs again, with this is it's some sort of somatics would get that. Do you remember how you guys got in?
Right, covering
Yes.
the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So over top here, there is one statue that remains. It could be kind of the same thing where you have to cover its eyes to get back out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over here. Ren, do you want me to try this, or do you want me where you are?
It's fine, go ahead. And I pull out my
Alright.
sword and I'm ready for like whatever this intruder might be.
I'm gonna pull out my
Especially if you're the rookie, I feel like I'd send you to do that.
axe.
What? You're supposed to put the rookie at the stairs so that way the rookie dies and you're safe.
Oh,
The
sorry.
rookie goes in first. It's red shirt.
Ren wouldn't sacrifice
Trek.
lives. She
Red
wouldn't
shirt.
do that, though.
As the eyes get covered on the statue protecting the door, Jade, you're starting to see as soon as you're about to reload and start loading again, because you're just gonna pulverize this thing down to powder stone. Your first shot, it's as if you opened it up, like dong, and then you're about to load, and you just see the seams start to sink, and it's almost immediately as the magic's almost a destroy water situation, emptying and revealing a set of stairs with some grinding stone. The stairs get put in place, and you're like, "Ha! I knew I could do it."
I'm a genius. Yeah, I'm a genius. I solved another puzzle.
Might is
Nailed it.
right, but you have a descending staircase here.
Sweet. I'll turn on my lantern and I'll just, I sense that Rose is down there, so I'll actually just go, Rose, you look around. You down there?
Do I hear this?
You would
Who?
hear that voice.
Calling
Yeah.
me?
Who goes there?
Jade, one from earlier. Tracked you here. Sorry, I
I see
needed
her?
to talk to you.
Do I see her
Um,
yet at this point?
And she's
I can start walking down.
slowly descending the stairs upon the curl. Feet first, you see, of course, but then, yeah, the tall blonde basketball player is entering the room.
Oh, I
Did to find more
recognize
as a
you from the
baseball player.
fight.
Yeah, it's nice to see you again. I needed to talk to you, but I just, had paperwork to fill out with all that goddamn massacre stuff.
Go on.
And-
Yeah, sure. Talk.
You know of the Wizard M? Oh, you knock your head.
Yeah,
I-
Rose, I think she just nods and waits for you to continue. Like, the visit. Yeah. But She
Okay.
waits for you to say more.
I've been looking for him past the past few locales. At one of them, he gave me a message, seek you out. I don't know what knowledge you have, but I need to find him, and you're the next best step.
Well, join the club.
What was the message that you received? Because everyone received another one. And
What?
I'm still surprised I was the goal of everyone.
Hey, I'm just as surprised as you. I've never heard
And
of
a
you
bit
before.
worried. And a bit worried. But what is the message you had?
What was my message again, Jake? I know you had it in my right, but
Yeah.
it was like seek the singing rose, right?
Yeah, something
just-
like listen to
right.
the song, or find the song of the singing rose, something.
Yeah.
Between
Basically
all
that.
6 of you, it was or 5 of you, it was a different iteration.
Mhm.
So.
Look, I know it's strange from some lady just asking for this information, and I'm going to assume if he sent me to you, you know Am well. Well, I'll be straightforward with you myself. Am was a friend of mine, drinking buddies, telling stories. I'm sure you're aware that there's a bounty on him. I'm supposed to bring him in, but I want to talk to him first. I haven't seen him in over a year, so I need to know exactly what he's done, why there's a bounty. I also do know that he has given me information. One of the only simplest things I saw at one of his other hangouts is that's the devil is in Bavaria, so there it is.
I like Bavaria. We can go with that.
Bavaria. She stumbles over her words because she's having a hard time forming them. You can, if you have decent insight, Rose, you can also tell that she's not exactly in place.
Oh yeah. Insight check.
Yes.
Anybody looking or listening to this
Oh, I'm
conversation?
doing one for sure.
I'm mostly just
Yeah, my,
listening in
my
behind
family
Rose.
traded those
Poorly,
things, but
though.
I rolled really poorly.
Tell
My
us-
rolls are not improving, Jace. I need my
Yeah, I rolled a
need better
4.
rolls.
I
I
put-
DM'd 2 tables for him today, and my rolls were that level.
No, they
I'm
were
really
amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. They were sweet.
They were amazing for you, but for a DM, they were sad. Okay.
There's a few rounds you didn't get above 11. And I was like, yes, this is
Yeah.
how we do it. But for anybody on the inside here, we're looking at her. There's been a couple repetitive words. There's a bit of worry on her face, but yeah, it's a bit of as if someone is talking rapidly, got a lot on their mind. Is that cocaine?
I'll also note that Misky, since you rolled a 15 too, and decent enough, it's not like she's hiding it. She has several sigils noting to guard positions and authority under the state under Tildorf, which is the state next to Barovia.
I would know that.
You do.
You would know that?
You would know that is one of the closest cities to Perez as well.
She is a guard member or a state member.
She's a state member?
Yeah,
Working for the government.
secret agent.
She's a fed.
You say you've been sent by a government to retrieve him. Friend or foe? Misky's
I turned-
standing there with like her axe out.
I still have my sword out too. I haven't put it away yet. I'm very suspicious of you.
I'm shuffling my cards.
I'm looking at the door because if I was there, I probably would have shot you by now.
To be honest, you're a little kobold. I might have to shoot you too.
She just heard, if she had heard bounty,
Yeah.
and I mean, that's
Yeah.
totally, yeah.
Because I immediately thought of you.
I like
She would
watching-
automatically
I'm like
assume she
watching.
was here.
I'm like looking
Yeah.
between Jinx and Rose, waiting to see if Jinx hears this, because
Unfortunately,
I
Jinx is very
remember.
focused on this doorway. at the
Okay.
moment.
Yeah.
First thing,
I'll-
everyone, one thing, everyone, before we continue this, put the weapons away.
Oh yeah,
Please.
no, I'm not into it.
I'll turn to you. I'll look at you, Rose, and I'll be like, "You trust her, Rose?"
No, I don't. I don't trust anyone here. Honestly, at this point, we just face into deadly situations together, but we don't effectively know each other. We talked a lot, but we are not really completely friends at this moment. Even though I trust you a bit more than I trust her.
Well, then consider this the
But-
first sign of trust, and I'll put my sword away.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jay just puts her hands up and goes, "Yeah, we don't need to burst into anything unrational right now. I'll answer your question. It's a bit complicated. Yes,
So, Miss-
Yeah.
enemy in the
Walt-
sense that he has a bounty on him and I'm supposed to bring him in. But I've known him for years. Several nights of drinking, telling stories. He's a friend. Not exactly keen that I was put on this task, and I'm not the only one who's out searching for him, but he has a bounty on him. I'm going to have to find him either way. Going from safe house to safe house, he's been telling me these notions about the undead rising, devil in Bavaria, and I've been here. I've seen these things rising from the grave.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly a state of nature that is beautiful. So I would like to find him and get to the bottom of all of this. And as a sign of trust that he trusts me, I'll point to Ren. I can see several Ordo symbols on you. He's told me much about the fates. Even get me to leave my life to try to do all that stuff, but it's not exactly in my playbook right now. So all I know is Rose has something that I need. You seem to be friends or of the same order as M. Going that we need to be busting out bolts. And I saw you fighting those undead. Point to Misty. That was commendable. Very, very well put.
In the middle of this, while Jada's talking, Misty will put her axe away, but it's not going into the hidden compartment. She's going to put it on her back. So she's just kind of got like the edges of the great axe you can see on either side of her shoulders.
Awesome.
And then she'll look you up and down, and then take a step back, but also say something kind of this way. Do a bit more room. And after you finish, we'll kind of just look you up and down and not say much.
Sounds good.
I think Rose would be like here at this point. She would be trying to look at Jade, so probably I'm by Ren's side. She would tell you, well, the first thing I'm sorry to inform you, I have zero information that came from me. What I know is what we were able to discuss earlier. I don't know why he put me as a point of contact for so many people, but apparently he wanted everyone in Portal seen. I will assume it's because of this room we are in right now. But information that I have right now, and then she looks at both Ren and Miski who are close to her. The only information we have is that he's dead. So I'm sorry to inform you, but we are looking for a spirit, not a person. And for that, I'm sure you will need my help.
Yeah, I did see you summon a apparition during that ordeal. So that's quite interesting. But Jade looks unconcerned about the notions that he's dead. Well, if his body is put, it makes it troublesome, but spirits and afterlives and resurrection, magic, and I'm pretty sure he bragged on me at one point where he was able to create life out of the snowman. So it could be all sorts of possibilities. Simulacrum.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. What I'm I don't think he is completely dead, but that's what's the word? That's the palpable information we have right now. Someone saw him die.
If you mind,
yeah, he can come back, but that's what they have right now.
So she'll walk by and she'll be a little too friendly for someone just meeting, and she'll slap you on the shoulder, say, "Well, that's why we have you then, right? To find them in the afterlife. I'll find it all out." Mind if I go look around?
You see that for a bard, she's a little bothered with the touch. She's not really a touchy person. So she looks at you. Yeah, feel free. And she will step back, but don't touch anything. Those things tried to kill us earlier.
She wipes her shoulder.
No, she doesn't wipe her shoulder, but she's like, yeah, okay. It's a trait of her that I thought, like, from the beginning. She's not really fond of touching.
Yeah, I'll kick an automaton on the ground and say, "Yeah, you guys look like you had a hell of a fight in here. Freaking blasted desk, all bullet holes in the wall. Oof. Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah.
Wasn't here to help out with that. It's rough." But yeah, I'll do my own investigations around the room and wherever you want to go, Jace.
What I do for investigation times is I allow you guys to put your tokens wherever you want. As we're searching and going around, and then wherever you land, I go top to bottom, and you just tell me what you're doing, and then I give the relative check. Investigation's more hands-on, getting the feel of things. Perceptions, you're like looking around or listening, those kind of things. But Arcana, survivals, there's different answers for most things. Some are tied in, but everyone, disperse your tokens. We'll do some investigations before break.
I definitely have some. I definitely want to check out that dragon statue. I think that'd be pretty good.
Okay, so you
don't touch the gems in the ice.
Before we go to the area where we would be investigating, Miski's gonna stop right, kind of like close to Rose, not in your space, but close to Rose, and just say, "Did she even give her name?"
I think she said. Yeah. I think you said Jade, right?
When she came
at the stairs.
Yeah.
Yes. She said she was.
When I said who goes there, she introduced herself.
Yeah.
It's just a little odd because she said she was tracking you. I know that we all found you, but tracking you?
Very good. Well done.
Just be careful. And then Miski's gonna go into the office. I'm kind of following, but also investigating.
She would tell you it wouldn't be the first time. Like someone tracking Rose, so she's like, yeah, okay.
This isn't the first time you've had a fan stalk you.
No, this isn't the first time. There are people tracking me actively at this point. I fled from a place. There are people after me. So yeah, she seems unbothered by the use of the word track. But she understands Miski's concern, and she kind of nods. Like, yeah, I got you, but it's okay. It happens.
Miski, before you would head off, since I was like kind of with you guys, I would just say we have a lot of people we need to keep a close eye on here.
We
and then
do.
let you head your way.
One thing though, Jade, before you go away, I would ask you, do you have a ring? Do you wear a ring that's better?
Me? Or are you asking me? Sorry.
No, Jade.
Oh,
I'm asking Jade.
Ring?
Do you
I
wear
mean,
a ring?
yeah.
Like an
She
ordo?
pulls.
Can you show
She-
me?
she-
No,
she-
I don't want to specify.
Okay.
That's the point.
Oh.
Can you show me?
Jade did clarify during her introductions that M wanted
Oh, hold
her
on,
to be. Okay, you go.
I got. She pulls her glove off, and you can see on her pinky what looks to be a small wedding ring, but it is not an ordo ring. She looks very confused as to why you're asking about a ring.
Thank you, Jade. That was all I needed to see. I'm sorry if that was invasive.
I'm going to roll an insight check
Okay.
real fast.
I was just curious. I can roll a deception. Hopefully, I will roll properly. Just above a 10 at least.
Yeah, so some
I
awkwardness.
rolled a 3.
Some awkwardness pursued, but yeah, there was some inquisition in that. You know, a prying question when you hear one, and that seemed like a very prying question.
I close the door. I should.
I just don't think I would have that information. You would have her cloak on a lot, so
I have
no, she wouldn't.
All right, is everyone's tokens happy where you are?
No, not really. I will take a look at the dragon too. I wanted to do this earlier, but then you said about the door, and I went to the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be at the dragon.
I figured you detect eyes with the illuminations and going through rooms.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
Dragon definitely had the abjuration, the potent security with the eyes. We're gonna go top to bottom. It's Misky to start with.
I know I've kind of been over here already. And I know that Rose has got the books on the great houses. I'm looking for anything else. To do. Yeah.
The broadest of brushes. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I'm kind of, I think, specifically looking for connections to Bera's, connections to Order of the Silver Dragon.
Aha.
And now that we know he wants us to turn the house, I'm obviously saying this above table, not out loud.
Mhm.
I'm looking for anything to do with like connections between houses.
Okay, so yeah, Rose has got some books there, but I will do an investigation as you're looking specific on the silver.
So 17.
Okay. Wrapped up on one of the shelves, you kind of look around. It had some silver thread to it, so you unreveal it, and you get a whole lineage, like a family tree of the family of Argonauts. It is the lineage, and you're seeing an emblem of dragon on there, and you're thinking this is the dragon blood they so speak of. You're recognizing a few names in there. Way down on the bottom, at the bottom of the tree, on the wormlings kind of side of this, you're seeing a few names you recognize. One of them being the Kodak and Cassidy. So, some familiarity there.
And that's like a codex, or is it like a scroll?
This one, yeah, a banner that had some silver thread, so you have to unroll it. And it's the family tree for the Silver Dragon line.
Very cool.
I have art for it, I will show you. Due time. I don't have it all necessary. But that one with Kodak, it's a lot to do with the same thing. So you're thinking M was close to them. Okay, Ren, you're next.
I'm right now. I'm just going back to the door that Rose had let me know about, and for now, seeing that it looks like Jinx is closer to it, I think I'm just observing what she's up to.
A bit of aiding. What are you good at to aid? What are you proficient in?
I am proficient in
Kicking ass.
yeah, but investigation and perception, both of those might be useful here.
Investigation, most definitely. Okay, so we'll go down to the little one. Jinx, what are you doing?
She wants to get in this door because if there's a secret door, then that means there must be something special behind it.
Investigating the wall, looking for some way to enact this.
Yes. There's a statue in front of it too, and statues and eyes seem to be an important theme around here. So she's just looking at both of them.
Okay, well, I'll take an investigation check.
Sadly, I am not proficient in investigation. I am in perception, but doesn't mean I can't.
You got Ren back shouldering you, telling you, nope, there, nope, and just everything you point to is completely wrong, and Ren should be the one actually doing it, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I've seen nothing.
You get frustrated with Ren, and you're like, "Rah!" as you kind of symbol for her to figure it out. Katarina, you're looking at it as well. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Did we know that it was somatic that needed to open it? Did Rose pass that on?
That's typical with your magic doors.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are places out there in your mansions and other things that are like that as well. It's not
then I would probably just be like, oh, little one, you be needing to speak some words to that door to open it. Anybody got an idea what
somatic motions? Verbal is words.
Is it verbal?
Verbal is words, somatic is motion.
Oh,
material.
Yeah.
Motion or material? Okay.
Yeah.
I get things mixed up and I can't always think.
That's okay. I do lots of casters, so.
Okay, so that means like if we, let's say, covered the eyes of one of these guards, that would be like a somatic thing?
Yeah,
anything physical, hand gestures, those are your somatics. Verbals is again out the mouth, and material is like something you have to add to it.
Oh, okay. So
doors.
So yeah,
these doors tend to be more simple. Hidden doors, especially, it's more like open sesame, or like something. Those are more simple than your hidden doors, like you did with the fountain.
Okay, so we have to find the button to push to open the door, then?
You guys have rings and shit. Aren't they supposed to open doors? Like,
Rings.
Or no?
You can try. Place your ring up on it.
Then I would probably search maybe even just the statue to see if like its arms move or poke its eyes out or push it or something to just like feel it up the statue.
Well, okay, a little.
I don't know.
Quick reminder of your Ordo keys. Or sorry, fuck, I just.
Do Ordo keys work?
Ordo rings. They have one of the minor properties on them is called key.
Yeah, it's supposed to open stuff up that only Ordo people can get into.
So when Jinx was like, "Hey, I don't know, you Ordo guy was the agent," I was just laughing. But yeah, as you flashed your ring over the door, you have to be wearing it, of course. But the ring over the door does the same stone movements as you're able to, and the door slides open to reveal a private chambers.
Bullseye, Jinx says.
I swear.
Looks like.
And then looks at her own ring and thinks, I've got to figure out how to get this damn thing on.
Just for all of you, just so you don't lose sight, I'm going to.
Looks good in here.
I'm stuck.
If I hear a door opening, I'll go like.
Thank you.
Check it
I have
out
a ghost on the other side. Okay. I have to read.
I love that they move. I love that they move.
They're so cute.
My roll 20 is going bonkers.
Yeah, I have some animations up there for the eyes, so maybe that'll throw you off. But if you hit refresh, you should be outside
Yeah, I
the
just
door.
hit refresh.
Okay, those are you three in the room. All right, next on the latitude was Jade. You were next on the top to bottom. Rose, you're last.
I could definitely hear the door opening, and I'll go there next. But obviously, when I step into this main room, the dragon's going to catch my attention. I'm probably quite familiar with these types of statues. So if I could roll history with advantage, I also, since this dragon, trigger my Monster Hunter feature. So get expertise on that, as I'll take out my grimoire and go over the studies of dragons and the order of the silver dragon. Can I do all that?
Yeah. That other than the hunter part, like that's not too much. It's still a bust, but yeah, the rest is you're on par.
Well, I mean, it's about dragons. Actually, my history is really bad. Could I do an investigation instead?
Investigation, you're more going over and finding the fine-tune points and stuff. But,
well, I imagine I have
I have answers for that too.
I'll just do both. I imagine that I've seen these statues before. That is a 4 on history. I'm so smart. I'm the smartest of the smart. If I get +2, it's at least above a 5.
Arkenvoss towers have been everywhere. A lot of the time, they contain something. It's like a marking of their order. In the castle, especially, the first raiding, when you were going through, the Silver Dragon was prominent. This would have been above anything private office kind of related to anything they were trying to keep private security. And yeah, it is I'm seeing this 17 on investigation. You're going over at the bottom. It says Ville du Traché.
Ville du, that's so French. Ville du Traché. Hey, what does that mean? Do I know? I speak Draconic.
Yeah, no, this one is more on the Demontpia, and it's the city of Traché.
Okay. I'll have to look at the map later for that.
That does not ring a bell at all.
It does not ring.
You know a lot of cities, especially having to have gone through this trail and having maps. I think you're a cartographer?
Yes, yeah, I had that from my... Okay.
So that you're thinking, well, there's no Traché in this realm. This must be, or it could be a metaphor of sorts.
Fucking metaphors.
On to Rose. Rose, you're looking down here at the 2 statues. One of them was the knight held over here. The other one looked like the mage, the lever that was pulled by Miski. Mm-hmm. That's where you're at right now. But you're also looking at the dragon, kind of. What would you want?
Yeah.
I'll tell Rose the phrase here. Like, I'll point it out to her. I'm not going to get the information myself.
Oh yeah, that's
okay.
Evident.
Well, I would be looking at the dragon because I saw Miski doing this earlier, and she said some things, but then her memory didn't seem to be she didn't remember many things. Then Jade says that I'm basically trying to remember, since the only training I had was with them. Like if anything on the training that I had before becoming an agent, or anyway, we talked about it eventually because we were in Porto Lucine together for some time. It's more me trying to recall information to see if anything jumps to the eye than effectively her actively looking at small, tiny things.
Okay, so more of a reflection of the times at Porto Lucine. Yes. Okay. I was going to kind of give you that for free once you kind of absorb your reflections tonight, but yes, we'll do this right. With you, a history check, it's a lower DC. Some of it's fresher in the mind than others, but Okay. This
Now I
one,
roll.
when he first introduced you to the Port Lucine, it was much to do with the two families that have always been on the tip of his tongue. The Delisnia family, rich beyond belief, members in every city, industry everywhere, producing arms, big major funder of the war. Delisnia. Oh, you're gonna.
That's the lady that was dead.
Aha!
Oh, that was the lady that was dead.
That's the lady that was dead.
Yes.
There's that one family, and then there's the Burizzi family. I should.
Yeah, please.
Burizzi. I think this is it. I could correct it later, but it is.
Okay.
The two families that are always competing in Strahd's favor. They butt heads a lot of the time, and a lot of their power struggles are in from the capitals of each domain, funding the power behind it. And those two ring the bell, especially in Port Lucie. When your reflections come tonight, and this is what I was going to do, the Delisnia name, the dead noblewoman tonight, that might ring out, because not only is the Delisnia name popular in the city, it is across the realm. There are houses of Delisnia.
Okay. And with that, I would move to the other room, like if we're able to hear the door open.
Most definitely. What we do now is we're going to shuffle our tokens, but it is 7:35, or it is a time in whatever mountain code you guys are all time code you're in. We're in mountain. What we're going to do is take our Sirenscape break. And give everyone a chance to bio. And is it okay if I get everyone back at the 42 mark?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get on a schedule for you guys. We've got some
You need
things
to
do.
pass us through, Jace.
Oh yeah.
You need
If
to
you're coming in. Everybody's joined. Is anybody staying, or is everybody wants to go to the new room?
No, I'm
New
coming.
room.
Okay.
I'll definitely notice though that Minsky's giving me the side eye. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
Jade
not
never
sure.
noticed you
I'm
until
not
you
distracted with the book, right? Oh, Misty, sorry. Why was I thinking on Misty? Sorry, Jazz. I still
Jinx
have
didn't
brain
even know
cells sometimes
Jade was
too.
down here. This
Okay,
is good,
we're back.
quite shocking.
7:37. So we'll come back at the 43. Hustle. Okay, see you guys.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, we're back from the break. Thank you guys very much. What we'll do now is have you guys move around. Put your tokens where need be, and anything you want to investigate. There's a bunch of things to look at. There is a door off to the south, and really quick, we'll know this door over here. It looks like to the privy.
Yeah, Jinx already figured that one out.
But entering this room, it is well stocked with food. You're seeing over here. It looks like there's a create water well. Magic is everywhere for the detect magics to lumen up. There's preservation magics, abjuration magics. There's evocations and the illumination just of the arcane lights. It's a well-writ, well-lived-in room. Looks like an actual study, messy genius. It's kind of where the other room seemed more prim, proper, books put away. This one's got things everywhere. There is a rotten chicken corpse on a plate out here. It's kind of unappetizing. It's been here for like months, and that is the only putridity. But the rest of the shelves up here looks like all the food, even the perishables, look like it's fresh from your local insert grocery store here. But everything up along here. Over here, it looks like there's a little bit of a wet bar, wine, some grain, but all that area is kind of your nutrition cooking area. Down the desk or lab worker, a very cool silver boned chair that's over here.
Minute.
Yeah, that Ren has sat down again. Lab, bunch of things sitting on the table. Katarina's catching your eye right off the bat. It looks like small tubes, magical kind of looks like alchemy set over on the wall, and then down below a door that looks near the fireplace, and a couple weapons along the racks. Well made, but more your mundane looking stuff. But I'll have everyone move around the room for investigations. Wherever you land your token, I go top to bottom. Rose is going to be our last to join, and I'll have her move around wherever. Saying hi to fam.
All I know is I'm definitely reacting to the kobold first.
Yes, as you enter, here we go. Okay, insert RP, go.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so yeah, as you described, how does Jinx see me again for the stream?
Oh yeah, Jinx just sees this big giant, and she remembers you from the battle. But other than that, she's been hiding. She doesn't know you, so she's just all of a sudden looking for a place to hide. But she's here in the open, and she can't hide, and she's about to have a complete and total nervous breakdown.
No,
a tunnel of nerves.
I'm not going to be very nice to you. I'm sorry. I'm only going to make that worse. As Jade sees this little kobold, and not like out of panic, but very cautious, very rehearsed, goes straight for the crossbow on her belt, her small hand crossbow. She doesn't immediately, she unsheaths it and doesn't immediately aim at you because she's not stupid in that sense of immediately trigger happy, but she'll turn to the purple hair and kind of say out in the open, "You lot all know you have a little cobalt monster here with you, right?"
She's a friend. Put the crossbow away.
Friend? These things are murderous monsters. Where's your little tribe, little one?
Maybe
She's
you
just
judge someone before you met them.
Yeah, if you approach her or make
I don't have to approach you, but I'm being aggressive. I don't approach though. I can shoot you from across the room without missing a beat.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you say that? Did you say that out loud just now? Did you say
if that's what how you were opening her, I will say that.
I pull out my sword. I point at you and I say, "I dare you."
If you say that, Jinx lets out a shriek. She lets out the kobold shriek, which draconic cry. I mean, it's not going to start anything. It's just going to startle her.
No, I have my sword.
Oh no!
And I'm like, "Don't you dare!"
No,
and I'm like, and I would even insert myself in between at this point. You said that.
At this point, Katrina would have her guns up too. She'd be like, "Try it."
I missed what Jade said.
That's
I will
definitely
Jinx's
defense mechanism. Her first instinct would be to stun.
Ooh, that's actually, it's really good because I'm going to say your cry is very effective on Jade. I'm going to say that she probably auto failed if there is a saving throw against.
No, there's not a save.
Yeah, no, but there's it's very effective for her as you actually see panic go across her eyes, and she will actually pull her crossbow out fully and aim it towards you as Ren steps in front of me. Ren, you'll actually see that the crossbow itself is actually an ordo crossbow, laced with magic. Its wires are these neon blue wires of magic. You have no idea how Jade would have something like this, but if she was saying that she was friends with M, most likely through him.
Also,
but she has.
During this moment, you just threaten someone who's been working with her, which is more focused.
Yeah. But now Jade has actual panic in her eyes as she goes and covers her ears with one hand and shaking with the other one, and goes, "Oh, fucking the little thing's your friend?" And she'll say to Ren,
for now. And I barely know you. And you come in and you start just causing trouble right off the bat.
It's just not often you see a kobold making friends with people. Oh. All right, if you vouch for it.
Surprisingly, you'll actually hear Jinx mutter, "What's a kobold?"
I don't know what you. And she'll immediately poke her head over and goes, "Kobold, that's what you are. Little short dragon."
She just looks at you like half stunned, half curious, half what the hell. She's totally put off. Like she just doesn't know what to think at this point.
Do you not know what you are?
Nice Jinx. Just
Jade,
Jinx.
nice to meet you. But do you not have a tribe to go back to? You know, in the woods where you under and like the highwaymen.
They kills him.
They kills who? You're
M.
like, oh, wait, you knew M? You knew M?
M's mine. They kills him.
Oh, you don't have
them.
you don't have other kobolds you go to?
She frowns and she's like, you make no sense. And she's just gonna turn back to the book that's in front of her.
She'll turn to Ren and goes, "Well, that's definitely not a kobold that I've seen before."
So what happened?
Yeah, I just came back, and I'm like, I'm not at this table for 12 minutes, and you're already gonna fight. I'm
Literally.
12 minutes late, and you're fighting. Help me here.
Yeah.
Rose just steps into the room and sees the scene, and she's like,
Ren's got her sword. Katrina's got her guns. Jinx is on the table.
No,
Jade's
really,
got her crossbow cowering
Wait,
in the corner.
Are the weapons out? Really?
yeah, very much.
Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna eat my toast here, but come.
I'll summarize it for you. Jinx
Please.
met Jade. Jinx got anxious. Jade, being who she is, assumes that the kobold is a monstrous kobold and doesn't immediately pull the gun, but goes like, "You guys know that you have like a little monster with you, right?" They go, "They're our friends." She does a dragon shriek. The shriek panics Jade, makes her have a really bad anxiety. She pulls the bow out. Everyone starts doing that. Then they have like a little makeup where Jade goes, "Do you have a tribe?" And she goes, "No," and Dad goes, "Oh, you don't have a tribe of kobolds?" And she goes, "I don't even know what a kobold is." Jade kind of goes like, "Okay, she's clearly not like a typical," and puts her crossbow away. For Rose, this does answer your question from earlier. She does have this Ordo crossbow that looks magically enchanted. It has the Ordo symbol on it. It looks like it's from the city of Sigil, and she might not have a ring, but she definitely has something of the Order.
Okay. A lot happened in a very short period of time.
Literally.
Efficiency.
Yeah. I assume. Let's say that Rose wasn't in the room. She was like investigating something on the outside. She steps in. She looks at everyone with the weapons. She asks what happens, but apparently it was solved, right?
Yeah.
Being diffused.
So yeah, it was diffused. That's the word. Perfect. That's the word. So since that happened, I am not going to steer it. So Rose will just okay.
I'm allowed.
Weapons down again, please.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to continue the investigations.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah, I put my crossbow away. I put my hands up. I go, I'm sorry. And clearly,
So-
she's
everyone?
atypical.
You did say RP start.
Yeah, I know.
So-
And then it went all, everybody's like pulling. But yeah, I get it. Rose, what we're happening for description is quickly, this was all preserved food on the shelves, looked like a kitchen. Everything
Okay.
looked really good, but then it looked like a meal half-eaten, a rotten chicken carcass left out for months at a time was sitting out there. Then the study table looked like an alchemy kind of set up over there, a couple weapons down here, and then a bedroom door down there.
Okay, I think I would be in the only stat. Let me just double check. Oh, it wouldn't be mine. Sorry, everyone. No, actually, I don't have proficiency with that. Not without my things. So, yeah, that's. But probably I would be in some middle ground between looking at what seems like potions here, or am I'm reading it wrong?
Yeah.
But it would be between potions and the alchemist stat. Trying
Perfect.
to see what was happening in there.
All right, top to
Sorry,
bottom.
everyone. Thank you for the explaining. I'll finish.
That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Top to bottom, it looks like Jade by a whisker. You're the tallest. Oh, by the way, we're gonna solve this once and for all. I'm gonna even turn off the creepy goth music for right now. So who is the tallest? It's got to be between Jade and Misky.
Miss Key is 6'4" according to the bio that you sent me.
6'3".
All right,
Just
so
by
you're both giants. All right, but yeah, okay. So Misky and Misky also
hair.
wears the hair a little bit raised, so we'll say a couple inches only. You can sell for 6'6". Yes, as you enter,
Really braid.
is Jade content where she is for investigation?
I mean, I'll definitely start checking out the room. This is M's room, so check notes, check hints as to what he was planning, what this devil in Bavaria is. I might be a little mean and try to take the book from Jinx if it's an interesting book.
Well,
But-
you're going around the desk. Okay, we got that.
Not like a bully wise, but like what's this? Something, you know? But I'll definitely be checking notes and checking for like lore of like what he is studying here.
Then we got the music. Okay, so we got the room. I got my notes. Jade, you're the first one. You're looking at the desk as the kobold stamps along this big book that's almost as tall as she is. This kobold. Ren sitting there on the desk. You're looking at on the desk kind of situation.
If they're there and Ren is giving me like the no eyes and maybe I'll give them some space. Maybe see space and be better. I'm high. I'm gonna go get some food.
Right. Along the walls, you're seeing lots of the perishables. It looks like these in scriptures along the shelving. There is some preservation magics happening along this. It's handy furniture that's down here. Definitely a wizard's kitchen.
I will maybe some familiarity of what might be shocking to the people, but I'll walk in like I own the place, and
I don't think that's shocking to everyone.
yeah. And I will casually start going over some of M's foods. I'm almost certain that he would have prepared me foods before, so I'll select some of my favorites that he's made before, like maybe like some magically enchanted pickles. I love pickles.
Yeah, whatever. Have at her for foods up there again. It is the preservation along the woods and the shelves there that's able. Even though this place has been, the rest of the place looks like covering some mess, and these shelves prim proper, and yeah, grabbing. I looks like loaves of bread around there, some cherry jam, anything that you want. There you go. Ren, sitting in the chair, and it's cold. uncomfortable. Why use a rib cage for the back there? As you feel like, again, you got your plate on, so it's not like you're getting a massage that this chair provides if you really snuggle in. But it's a weird chair. What do you want to look at?
I'm flipping through as I sit there, whatever.
That?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a book you would carry around. This is definitely a piece you would have in a lab or a desk. It's too big. It's about 2.5 feet tall and thick. As you're going through the pages, you're noticing like skull and crossbones, different formula solution measurements. It's looks like an alchemy book of some sort.
Is anybody proficient or familiar with alchemy?
My family, so some things I learned quite a bit, but maybe I can help.
Em taught me a thing or two about it.
I usually bought my stuff from him, so no.
Well, perhaps you two could take a look at this then, and I'll kind of hold it towards Rose and picturing us since you're both kind of standing where.
Just
Actually, I'll slide it.
You would see Rose getting the sort of what's the name of that? A picklock. But then she passes her hand and it turns into an alchemy tool. I have manifold tool. That means when I have an artisan, I can transform the item into a type of artisan tool I want, and I have proficiency with the tool if I use it. So now I'm proficient on that.
Freaking handy.
It's not right tool for the job.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's not right. It's the tool, not the feature.
That's cool. Oh,
yeah,
very
it's the
cool.
manifold tool. I thought that because of her background, she would be proficient. She should be proficient in a lot of things, but I cannot do this mechanically without this magical item, so I brought the magical.
That's awesome. Very cool.
That is pretty cool.
It's very spy-like. Thank you very much. As you take form on this and looking at it, and very familiar, not just because of your blood, but because of your trade and your access agent, you're able to get to places where a simple drop is all that is needed to change the course, the fate of things. That is a book of poisons.
Oh.
Within that book, didn't get you to roll, so I'll do a proficiency check for you on intelligence plus proficiency.
Intelligence, I do have a so that.
Same
I will give myself guidance.
anything but a 1.
Jace,
Oh, how
Thanks,
that
Dad.
inspo?
It happens. You'll notice I can do that all the time. It happens a lot.
Thanks.
But you do have inspiration gifted to you guys from your beautiful recaps.
I'm going to use inspiration. I just want to double check. Oh no, let's use inspiration. I don't need to check these things now. That is better. That's a 15, 16 total.
It'll take some more reading, I'm sure. But you immediately notice that a couple of these poisons are the familiar basic ones. So you got that down, and then some very curious recipes in there. Some of the ingredients you're like, ooh, like where the hell kind of thing. But you notice that there's 2 very, very cool poisons in here that you had no knowledge of before. One is called the glowing poison, and the other is called the Yesterthrax corruption.
Can you type it down for me, please, too?
Most definitely. There's the link to the item. Here's the
Ooh,
2 different names of the poisons, and here's the item.
awesome. Thank you.
In your inventory, if you... I accidentally called it the M's Poisson book, which is
Yeah.
M's fish book, but I corrected it. It is now M's poison book.
Okay.
The double S was... I was like, what the hell? It's not a fish book.
Just to clarify, is Rose adding that to her inventory?
Anybody with the... I think in the end, poisoners might be good for like Jinx or Katarina, ammunitions people. Anybody who... Whatever.
Yeah.
It's a team.
I just want to put it in my notes so I know who has what items.
Oh,
yeah.
You can
I don't
live
have
with me, but I'm more than
there is the group inventory as well. You guys
Party
on
inventory,
D&D
yeah.
Beyond.
we can put it there. But if you want to keep it with me because I have the wagon, it's like we throw it in there and then everyone can access.
It
I have no
doesn't
idea.
use me, so whoever wants.
Yeah, for me, neither, I think. I just want to check, because I would look for it. Are there any Vistani poisons on?
Yesterthrax is it's like the Yesterthrax is one.
Okay, then Rose will want to get this book. Now she has reason for it.
Sadly, I had poison proficiency until I changed it to something else. So
I don't have poison proficiency, but Katrina would eventually want to study the book as well.
Jade holds up a really nice map she drew.
Yesterthrax is related to Undercommon, Shadow, very Vistani. We could go over there. The next in line was Jinx.
well, we already established the fact that Jinx would have not a lot of use for the book. So I guess just look around and see if there's anything else up here. I'm guessing there's not that would appeal to her in particular, but we'll see.
Investigation if you're like touching stuff, perception if you're just looking at for shinies.
We'll go for perception for shinies.
Okay.
Ah, God, I'm just terrible today.
There's always
Um,
your inspirations.
Oh, sure, what the hell.
I'm just dropping them all. Let's go. Two down. For
That's
the go.
better.
Oh
It's
shit!
almost
Yeah.
like you want us to use them.
I don't know why it's rolling everything twice. That's
You-
very odd.
You're noticing on that table that there is a broken staff, a bag of black feathers underneath it, right over here. You found the book of poisons.
Yep.
There is a set of, or 2 sets, wrapped up. It looks like manacles. I'm going to share that in the chat as well as the stream. If I can find it, of course. But yeah, I'll do them all at once, actually. There's that one. Put that up there. So that's the manacles. There is, looks like a pamphlet or very fancy card. There's a wrapped up scroll. There's a small box. Nope, never mind. And that's it. We got them all.
No box.
No box.
No box.
And then a bunch of colored liquids. One is clearly a liquor. That's the one closest to the chair. The label WOW. And then the other ones look like fancier looking different potions, and there's 3 of them.
She really wouldn't know much about potions. Would she recognize the feathers since she's knows feathers?
Yeah, ravens. Galore.
Ravens. Alright.
There's, sorry, bag of raven feathers, 30. That's what you can put in your inventory.
Okay, great. She's gonna stash those in her pack. She ignores the rest of you. She doesn't care if you're looking at her or not, or see what she does. And there was, what was the other? The staff She wouldn't know much about that.
It's broken.
Yeah.
Staff.
It wouldn't have much interest to her anyway. I think the book was a poison book, so I don't think there's much else that you mentioned that would have appealed to her. Nothing shiny. So the only other thing that would interest her is also the kitchen. So she's heading over there, avoiding Jade in big wraparound until she can find something edible.
I'll be a little apologetic, not necessarily feeling bad about assuming that the little fucking monster there is going to be evil, but clearly she's different from other kobolds, so I'll offer her a pickle. I stick my hand out. A pickle. Jade is eating pickles as it's her favorite, and she'll give you this kind of like not apologetic look, but like an understanding look, and she sticks her hand out and offers you a nice succulent pickle.
I don't know.
She'll take the pickle and very, very profoundly, and like this, obviously, even you would figure out this means a lot to her. She's going to offer you something from out of her pack that is edible. You'll have to look at it to see what it is.
Yeah, well, I'll look at it. I'll take it with caution.
Edible's a loose term.
What is it?
It's a dried rat's tail.
Thanks.
I guess a trade's a trade.
Yeah, she gives you a little smile and turns back to rummaging in the cupboards and starts filling her pack with everything that looks edible that will keep for a little bit.
You'll have some food there, most definitely.
You would get the impression probably that starvation was something that she has dealt with her entire life. So if there's food, she's filling her pack.
And then you'll be like a chipmunk with the cheeks out. But okay, we also got Katerina. You are next on the investigations.
Yeah, I'm looking at the alchemy set against the wall.
Okay. It's intricate. Fancier than most sets you've seen. Especially because everything's so tiny and this pack that it's beside, everything's like slotted. That I'll take a Arcana check, or if you have proficiency in intelligence.
I don't know if I have proficiency in intelligence. I do not.
You can do intelligence plus proficiency check.
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, that's excellent. The cute little cartoon they have in D&D Beyond is that, but I'll add the actual what it looks like to our list of things we're going through. What you find here is it looks like a ready-to-go travel alchemy kit. Usually they're like labs that can't really go anywhere. This one provides an alchemical kit and magical item, miniaturized versions of both the alchemist supplies and a poisoner's kit. It's got glass vials, mortar, pestle, lots of vials of different chemicals. You can see different measurements, a glass stirring rod. And looks like with that poison book, it's quite the kit.
I would probably pack that kit up and stow it in my pocket.
It takes a while, but you're able to find the spot for everything. And you're realizing that this is one of the... It sits as a satchel on your side. It's one of the more intricate, kind of like the tool, fits everywhere. It's all properly cushioned. It doesn't have much give. And you kind of like shake it around. There's like zero rattle. It's efficient.
That on my belt?
It's more a satchel, so it's wrapping around your shoulder, kind of Indiana Jones satchel. You'll see the picture. It's coming. And what was your roll? 20. Yeah, that makes that. With a 20, you'll know that it's well used, and some of the residue on the glass suits. It smells of garlic. It smells of alcohol. It smells of like some some formula that you're kind of familiar with.
Okay.
In the side of the pack that you already went and jotted from and kind of investigated, you're like, sweet, as you notice 10 syringes of serum ready to go portions.
Nice.
It's kind of what you've been looking for. Yeah. All right, time to the next one is Rose. Where are you looking at, Rose?
Yeah, I think I would be looking at the table, the potions specifically, since Katerina already assessed that the thing on the side was a travel alchemical kit. I would be looking as soon as kind of talking with each other, and then I would pay attention to those things here.
The liquid to bottles.
Yeah, the liquids, the bottles. I already have two. They're unidentified, not completely, but we have some idea. And I wanted to check those. And things at the table that didn't interest James.
Perfect.
They can interest me.
They are liquid bottles, and the two you found out there, the theme of the bottle, they actually came with some like markings. These ones are more plain, just in shapes and such. Nothing that sticks out to you, but I will take 3 1d100s.
Okay.
Followed by an arcana check.
Okay. Then we have the hundreds. Okay, I decided to roll as if I was playing Cthulhu. That's good. Usually when I play D&D, my rolls are 12. The hundreds are awful. Arcana check. I'm getting there. I will add a d4 if possible. But yeah, that's it.
You still have your inspiration if you want to roll that.
Do I? I used.
No, she used it on the last roll.
Used it? Okay.
Yeah, I used on my last Arcana.
I'm trying to knock off everybody's. I'm trying to.
Yeah, what I was going to try to cry last roll is that the new rules about having tools to roll checks with you would have advantage or things like that.
Yes,
now I used inspiration.
If you have proficiency in the alchemical set, you do get that tool with advantage. That is how
I do, because I have my manifold tools. So last time I didn't use, I will use it now.
You actually, that's how they make checks to do so easy.
So 16. Yes, that is the second reason why I got the manifold tools. I was looking for them.
Okay, 16. One's clearly, you're looking at this one's a superior potion of healing. It's got the label on it already. It is
okay.
Yeah, and very popular corporation in here. Baritzi, right on there. You see it. Boom.
Ooh, there is the name of that family, if I recall.
Yeah, so that's more of a like the company in there. Boom, and you're seeing Baritzi Alchemical.
Okay.
That is the superior healing potion you found. That was your roll of 92. 12 is a sandy colored. It's even got like granules in the bottle, which is sandy colored, and the wax seal on it's green. With the unfortunate 16, you haven't seen these before, but just the feel of it looks sandy of sorts. So the next one with 75, it is a clear light blue liquid. Looks like the freshest water you've ever seen, carbonated water.
Okay.
No labels on that one, but that one looks like it's 3/4 full and the seal's been broken.
Okay.
But it looks at least like it's 3 portions left. It's a bigger bottle. That's this one. The rest are empty empty potion bottles. All right, and last
they
but not
have they have seals on those, even though they are empty. we find the bottle and the cap.
No, the empty ones are broken seals. Some are
Okay.
still like wrapped on there, like you rush sealed. But the healing potion is sealed, and the sandy one is sealed.
Yeah, it's more about if I'm able to use those vials to close something else, and they have something to close it.
Yeah.
They don't.
No, you'd have
Okay.
to cork them or reheat the seal and seal them.
Awesome.
Or if you
No
were
problem.
trying to do a residue test later, you can do that. But
Yeah, it would be something like that.
okay, next one is Misky.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna check this door.
Can you walk
Oh,
through?
it's a bedroom. Can I do perception first thing that catches my eye?
Sure.
Might be the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a 6.
That everything's still lit. That M had a sense of fashion with this bedroom. Things are matching. It looks haute couture. It looks pretty decent in here. Some armoire, some clothes. But yeah, a book on the bed as well.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I figured. It was the first thing I saw. So, can I investigate it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's his dream journal. He goes, Strahd is so dreamy.
Yeah.
I had that dream again. It confuses me.
I had peanut butter for dinner.
Licked it off the spoon.
Hey, shit. This is fortuitous. It is a bit of a memoir and some notes and some stuff. Just one sec. Journal entry. It's locked. It's shut. It's got a silver clasp on there. And within the near end of it, you're seeing a red silk bookmark stick out.
Can I use the ring? The key?
Do you have it on you? I think it's around Jinx's.
Oh,
She has
would
her
I have?
own.
I have my own, but if it's keyed to a specific
You
person,
try waving yours, and unfortunately, nothing reacts.
it reacts. And it's an arcane lock. It's not like a mundane lock.
No, this one private. You're even seeing the black and gem on the silver clasping. But the M key rings a bell to your ear.
The M key being the silver dragon key that Jinx found, or the
Sorry,
ring?
the ring, M ring.
The ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
The minor property key on the rings are gonna confuse the crap out of me, my brain, when I'm thinking fast. Yeah, that's what you find for the book. There on the end table, it does look like a little tiny jewelry box. There's a glass of water. Looks like it's dehydrated, like been salted down. So some sort of alchemy there. But you look
A
like
glass of water that's dehydrated.
yeah. Like a glass that looked like it was dehydrated.
Slowly evaporating.
It evaporated. Yeah.
There's some residue on the sides. And then lastly, a jewelry box. It looks like a ring box.
Can I look at it?
Most definitely.
I don't want to open it yet. I'm gonna check and see if it's gonna blow up in my face first.
Survival, sure. Nothing you see that would be abjurations on the touch. There's no cold, no wavelengths. You're not even sensing magical. But when you open it, two bronze clasped emeralds are in there. Kind of look like an arachnid is your first view. They are pretty curious. You're a rookie, but yeah, nice jewelry, emerald earrings looks like.
Oh. Okay. We'll take the box with me and I'll bring it to Red. I'll take the journal as well.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll take it up to Ren and pass it to her and say, I found these in the bedroom down south. Feel free to take another look, but this is what I found was interesting. Maybe you know what these can do, and I'll open the jewelry box.
Are you just showing me the jewelry box, or are you also showing me the book?
Oh yeah, so the book is down, and then the jewelry box is on top, and so I'll hold the book out with the jewelry box, and I'll open the jewelry box.
Okay, as I'm like kind of looking into the jewelry box at the same time, I'm gonna ask you, were you able to get the book open?
No, I have a feeling it might be keyed to M's ring, so maybe Jinx can help us out with that one.
We take that to her then while I look through this.
Yes, ma'am.
Look through that chest.
I'll leave Ren with. You're gonna get sick of me calling you ma'am. I'm gonna leave Ren with the jewelry box and then walk up to Jinx. Am I still good to keep going?
I won't get sick of it if you don't get sick of me calling you Ricky.
It's at the mark where we have one more round of kind of move around investigations if you need, or some conversations if you want to further pursue something else you have. But we are wrapping up kind of the search of the rooms situation.
Jinx, can you maybe bring out the ring? I think it might open M's journal. It might help us a little bit.
This will also pique my interest, and I'll come join you for this.
Jinx will edge between Misky and Jade, keep them, and look at Jade like, mine.
You have the key, apparently.
She's munching on a pickle. With one hand, with the other hand, she'll pull out the ring on its string. And just look at Misky like, okay, what now?
I'll hold out the book with the lock facing upwards, and then I'll say, may I borrow the ring for a moment?
Okay. She'll give you the ring.
Thank you.
She really wants that ring to work for her. She's really getting kind of miffed now.
Little one, we might be able to get permission for you to wear this ring. You just have to be a little patient. And then I'll put the ring on and try to use the feature over the book.
As you put the ring on, you'll hear the word "not." I know it would be tough because it's wispy, very loud scream, and it's just. But as you take the ring, because you're putting it on right over the book's ring unclasps the ring unclasps the book's protection, and it opens to you. But you with that kind of scream as it continued, you take the ring off, and you're like, whoa. What was
I'm
that?
gonna take it off and close the book, but not relock it.
Yep.
So I'm just like hold the book closed and then give the ring right back to Jinx.
Jinx also puts on her hands like she wants the book.
I'm holding the book. I'm not gonna let it go yet. As I give you the ring back, I'll just say, I don't know if this is one we're supposed to look at. As she's handing you the ring back, but I'm holding
M's
the
book. Mine.
I'm also would like to read through M's journal here.
I'm gonna take a step back because I don't like the idea of these two behind me. And then
Behind you?
not behind me, just like
not behind you.
Yeah. I'm just taking a step back, and I'm gonna hold the book out still. I'm just gonna say the ring said not right as I opened this. So the last thing we need is it blowing up in our faces, because we've already had one trap from this incredibly not trusting wizard. Ren?
She looks at you like really confused, like
Yeah, but not trusted.
M trusts Jinx. M always trusts Jinx.
Perhaps this is not the time or place to be arguing. For now, let's keep the book safe and we can look into it further. Enough. Dismisses you guys and waves Misky away.
So I'm gonna walk away with it, and I'm gonna
I
slip
agree
it
with
into
Jinx. I agree with Jinx. If M
turned
wanted
her
us
back.
here,
guys
he
are
wouldn't
best friends
sabotage his
now.
own stuff.
If you turn your back on Jinx, she's just gonna kick you. It's not gonna do anything. She's
I'm not turning around, not at all.
I'm imagining you're
she's
like
now she's like a
your
petulant
finger
child.
keeping it open and just.
Can I roll an insight on M's personality? Like, he wanted us here, and how would, if he had a journal, how would one go about accessing it? Because from my recollection, M was very trusting when he had people he had trust with.
Like, yeah, I'll take an insight check.
That is 12.
So, M, sure, there was close, and he did like have a few drinks in, would talk of plans and stuff like that. But as far as like his, as far as like your travel along this route, especially, you don't know M. He's been a million different faces, a million different the aliases you saw, the different paperwork you came across to find. No one knows who M was.
Yeah, but he would want us. He wanted us here, right? So
Yeah, but he probably doesn't want you reading his personal journal, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you had your journal left out, would you want somebody reading it? He magicked it to his ring. So, I mean,
there's personal stuff. Yeah, I had shared a lot of personal things with him, so I would feel entitled to go through his personal thoughts.
Out of everybody in this room, I feel like the newcomer would be the last person I would let have that book. Just to
100%.
Yeah.
We barely know you, buddy.
I barely know you, but I know M. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
no.
I mean, I'm good with
reveling in
Misky
this.
just putting the book in her bag and then walking away.
Yeah,
Jace is so proud of himself for traumatizing us so hard that we were so untrusting.
Yeah.
right?
Quite frankly, I think the only ones whose motives is totally crystal clear is Jinx. The rest of you, who the hell knows?
I also, like, Rose has been a key piece in this too. Like, I wonder if maybe it's only meant for specific eyes to see.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking.
But I
too.
don't think that person is Jade.
Or maybe the ring was whispering at her because she put it on and the book is completely safe. We don't know.
Jace, may I do an insight on the ring?
On the ring.
Yeah,
Yes. Roll well. Come on, you guys. It's
I
been
got a
a
19. Let's go. That's dirty 20.
Oh.
Please.
It seemed like the ring, when it was going, it was preoccupied. It didn't want the attention at the time. That knot was, if there was a longer pause to it, maybe available would have been the next word for the insight of the 20.
Okay, so
You've
This is
reached
gonna just
M's
take-
voicemail. Leave a message and he'll get back.
Misky's gonna take a second and just take a breath. It's entirely possible that the ring and the book are not connected. And I'm just gonna open it. I'm still holding it tight, just opening it. Just to the first page, seeing what the inscription is. Not gonna go past that yet.
Big coat of arms of the Ordo itself. You're seeing the sword balance, the middle of the circle of the eight entity, all that good thing. You see it on your rings. But it'll read. You've opened with this ring. Okay, so if this record has opened for you, Then my ring has accepted your hand. Assume one of three things. I am dead, captured, or no longer myself. I do not surrender that ring lightly. It is no longer mine. Then either I gave it up with purpose, or it was taken from me after my purpose had failed. I've worn many names in Barovia. To whoever reads this, you may recognize one or more of them. Lord Morelli Dijkstra to the courts, Wizard MD to certain circles of learned men, Malric Dustbane to the Hunters Guild, Mr. Dufresne to the clerks to the provincial fools who believe a forgettable name is the same thing as a harmless one. There have spelled. Shit. There have been others. None of these names matter. The work is what matters. I have prayed many times that it would continue after me. This recollection may help with that. As that is on the front page.
There you go. You meant for us to read this.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if you meant for all of us to read this. Like, we're great.
Are you pointing at me?
You're
I'll give you the bitchiest fucking look ever.
Misky will have read the front page out aloud to everyone.
Like, I don't know who the hell you are, but I've been friends with M here for years now. Fuckers helped me more than I've known. Look.
As you clink on your metal leg, ting ting.
Yeah, the armor is quite potent, and she just says like, I don't really want, like, yeah, she just calls you out. Like, I know him more than you. Fuck off.
You understand, we've all just met each other, and you've come down here not in your right mind and tracking one of our party. We have every right to be suspicious of you when you don't carry insignia that correlates with what we are looking for. Yes, you can say you are a friend. Yes, you can walk in here and pretend that you own the place. We are all strangers, and we would do well to remember that we are just meeting each other. Yes, we need to trust each other. I understand this. But insulting the person who we are looking for, speaking poorly of the people who we are trying to work together for, and questioning everything that you see without cause and being rude about it, including threatening someone who is helping us, is not the way to go about this.
She narrows her eyes down on you, and she says, M trusted me, and I know that you don't know me, but do you think you could learn to trust me? She'll take out her with the Ordo symbols on it and point it at you. Do you think you could trust me?
I absolutely believe there is room for that.
Okay, then she'll shoot you. The audacity of what she does.
But you shoot
her mind.
Time out, red card.
No, hold on. Trust me.
We don't. Okay. We don't
trust
PvP.
Trust me.
Okay.
Doesn't cross your mind, but you feel no sting. As you look down, this blue light envelops you, and you get 2d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Oh, one of your magic bolts. Okay.
Yes. She says, M always said I had a edge and I need to do better social skills.
So when you shoot her, she shoot no dodge, nothing. She'll just take it, fully expecting to take this hit. And then she doesn't even stumble back. You just see her shoulders kind of move for a second.
Yep.
And then she'll say, on Aisha, I swear you should warn people before you shoot them.
She gets a big grin and goes, yeah, that's the social skills I was talking about. M said this would help me make friends, and I'm not here to blockade any of you. I'm here to find somebody who's important, and I want to help them.
you got me on the twist there.
I know. When the DM starts to sweat, I do not do PvP. I never go. I obviously want to play a jagged character who has conflicts, but half of my character build is support. So the magical crossbow with the blue lights, it casts false light on allies.
Yeah, and that was a pretty tricky way to introduce that to me. Very well done.
Oh yeah.
But also with the book opening and that introduction, that is a bit of an icebreaker for everyone's interested in that book. I'm sure there's people everywhere that want to read into that. So that's more of a group item for everyone.
Yeah, I was going to suggest, since there is food, I think that there might be food there that didn't expire, right?
Yeah, the whole thing except that chicken that was outside the shelf.
Okay. I was going to suggest, even though you have a room in a pretty expensive place, I was going to suggest that we make a meal. We sit down to eat, and we read the journal together. And then we can go to sleep whatever we want, especially because Rose won't want to sleep with everyone there. She would find her way out. But, yeah, I don't sleep with people. Yeah, and but I would suggest a moment for us to eat and read the journal, especially after that. Rose will say, well, I think it got to a point where we need to cool down. Everyone's sleepy, everyone is hungry, and I will ask you all to leave the talk to people part with me, please. It's complicated, but please trust me.
People without a charisma dub stat of 8.
Yeah, please. But
who would have 8 charisma?
I can cook. We can share a meal, and that might help. And that might help us to put our heads in the place. Because I think we've seen a lot, we've heard a lot, we are dealing with emotions too high. We all need to calm down.
This thing, you just hear my stomach.
And then I grab my small vial. It turns into ladle, and I'm now proficient with cooking supplies. And
you're gonna love my new book, Rose. It's all about the tools. It's so good.
Thank you.
But well played on you guys. Charisma 8
8
butting heads. You got me. I thought I had to step in, but the false life introduction. Again, we'll cool down with a meal. Don't worry, there's still going to be tensions and everything like that, but well resolved. As I know, Miski laid down the law, and then the Charisma 8's button heads was great. But again, and we don't unless there's something like we talked about ahead of time where it's going to be sort of like part of the plot. PvP is not something we do. It just doesn't work in practice.
Yeah, I agree.
I think there's going to be a little bit of inter-party conflict, but as long as we're not hurting each other.
Yeah, no, especially the way we set this up, because you all have different motivations, different. That's on purpose. Just we don't share. But the false life coming out. Oh, you got me, because I was like, nope, we don't shoot people. And it's like, actually, you're gonna shoot people lots. It's gonna actually be one of your things to do to people is help them out with that. I have a few other things in this room, but we're gonna pull them out just as we're eating. On the near the alchemy set where the satchel had, there's a small vial. We're gonna pull that one back up. It had a little tiny scroll in there, so that's this one. Going down, fellas. We got the pamphlets. In the book, in the journal, at the back page, there's a scroll that finds out. And some of you guys recognize the image right away. M's carried him around a few times. Biomechanical. looks like a scroll, a magical scroll of that one. So those are 2 other things that we find within the room, searching and such like that. The rest is just tool, the other basics, not too food. There's enough food there to last you a couple weeks, but really not necessary as well. You guys got all the goodies. A little bit of further explanation. That pamphlet, though, that is the second image up top there. It says the first of Ayun, Moon Feast, House Shrek.
Right, I don't know where you're looking at this.
These are on the Discord chat. I will throw.
Okay, perfect.
So this one, the one I just released. This is the. Looks like an invitation.
Is anyone taking those manacles? Because if not, I'll.
Yeah, I didn't grab them, but feel free.
What are the
I assume
manacles?
someone is going to.
There's 2 sets of manacles there that look like they are anti-magic manacles.
Jade would be pretty interested in those. She would find use in that, especially with her history.
There's 2.
So take one and you can take one.
Yep,
Yeah.
there's two pairs of those.
Jade, she'll hold them up. You gonna attack? You good? I have it. Good.
That alchemical set there, the travel, that's an image I shared in the Discord, a lot of different things there. The earrings, the Ordo members, veterans, Ren, Rose, you would recognize these as spider earrings, architect spider earrings. They are pretty handy to have for if you're doing some investigations.
Okay.
The invitation reads, come with empty hands and full hearts, for both feast and herald shall be provided. Cloaks against the chill are wise, vigilance against the restless, wiser still. We speak, the ancestors listen, the gods remember. And it's looks like 3 different bunnies in the stage of running around the House Shrek sigil. Shrek should be familiar to some of you.
Looks like we get to go to a party later.
Yeah, I was going to ask if this is one of those exclusive parties or if it's something else.
It does look kind of fancy in the sense of the invitation.
Okay.
Sealed and everything. 1st of Ayun. So June 1st, I think. A few potions on there. You got the map. When you pop the seal and read that little tiny note, I just want to make sure I got the right one.
Yeah, if it was near the alchemy set, I would have grabbed that vial with the scroll in it.
Shoot. Okay. I have to find.
Yeah, you
But
can post it later.
It reads something else. And yeah, that is, as everyone's sharing on the, I would like to get a description. Rose, how did you make that meal? What did you make?
The idea is to make something that will fulfill the hearts and the bellies. So I will go after one of my grandma's stew. I assume I learned how to cook from them. So I would also break her card out and kind of pray for her before I start to effectively cooking. Trying to remember her voice while I go through the motions of making it. So it would be a stew with meat and a lot of vegetables. And she would focus on this. And when it's cooking, she would probably cut some bread. And she won't effectively make toast because there's only one fire here. So actually, let me check one thing. I have cantrips. Where are my cantrips? Give me a second. I have elementalism, so I would do toasts with the small fire that I create. So I would create small fires to toast the bread, and I would serve them in the cauldron, let's say, with the stew, and like a lot of bread, so everyone can eat to the heart's content. And as I would put it at the table, and hope that everyone sits around. I see that Jinx is not there. I go to the room. Jinx is
Oh,
sleeping.
yeah, I was going to say, while you were cooking, I would go wake up Jinx.
Thank you.
I would, fearing for my fingers, though, I would probably, kind of press down on the bed or, over the lump of blankets and then quickly draw my hands and just be like, little one, there's some dinner in the kitchen.
Yeah, you just see a mound of blankets. Might see a little kobold snout sticking out.
Well, I'd be afraid the snout would bite my fingers, so I won't touch it, but I would gently shake the blankets and be like, dinner served, little one, time to come and eat.
The comfiest bed you've been in a long travel, Jinx. So.
Probably ever.
Probably ever. And then I would just head back. Because,
After I serve food, I will tell you something. Rose, well, it's been some time since I last did it with people around me. I'm from a people that before we go to bed, and she closes her eyes, kinda thinking how she's going to tell this. Before finishing the night, we'd sing a song and dance together. But it's been some years since I last was able to do this with my family. And in light of what we are trying to build here, I think I could do one of those songs to you. And I would try to remember one of the songs that we would allow visitors to see. Because I know not all of them are for all of the eyes. But I would look at one of those that we performed when there were people around when we were too close to a city or something. And I would sing this song and I would dance. And since I have the lyre that allows me to do illusions, you would see several people, almost like myself, doing the same dance. And you would see a full night as if you were in a fire around the Vistani caravan. That city.
Okay, illusion. I'll get that image up. As is, I put the audio in the Discord for those that are having trouble with Roll20. But as I get that visual prepared, we're ready to listen to a song. Thanks again, team, for an amazing session, and we'll be ready for next week. We'll go out for an outro with this song. So, wave bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye bye.
There were snakes in the garden, love. Beneath the roses red, they whisper through the lavender, where gentle feet once tread. They wore the dew like diamonds. They wore the leaves like lace, and smiled with silver tongues, my love, while hiding every face. Oh, turn The child chased their shadows across the summer land. But every kindness given was counted as a debt, and every secret spoken there, the garden won't forget. Oh, turn the cards and mark the moon. The road knows what we hide. A pretty garden blooms by day, but venom sleeps inside. So dance my heart, but watch the grass and mind the flowers fair. For snakes may kiss the garden gate before you know they're there. One wore the face of friendship, one wore a lover's name, one curled around the fountain and drank the family shame. One slept beneath the altar, one nested near the throne, and one, the fairest serpent, was welcomed as their own. Hush now, candle low, hear the garden breathe. Roots remember every vow buried underneath. Hush now, do not cry, do not call them gone. Snakes that leave the garden, child, return before the dawn. Oh, turn the cards and mark the moon. The road knows what we hide. A pretty garden blooms by day, but venom sleeps inside. So dance my heart, but watch the grass and mind the flowers fair. For snakes may kiss the garden gate before you know they're